they ready? Are they? Have you got it? You're welcome. Hi there. What are you
Please be seated. Welcome. We have gathered together today to celebrate the union of Shelly and Nick. The gift of marriage is a special one, and this ceremony presents us with a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the love that is shared between these two souls. I would also like to tell you both, Shelly and Nick, how much it means to me and how honored I am to be the one that you chose to unite your souls in marriage. Thank you for that. So at this time, I'd like to share a little message about Shelly and Nick and marriage. We're going to laugh a little. I remember the day when I first met Shelly and Nick. They strolled right into Booney's Bar and Grill, and of course, I was working. I always am. And they sat in the bar section, and they were eating and drinking and conversing, and we chatted a little and laughed a little, and it was your typical really nice meeting, and I thought, these are some really nice people. But my really first impression was that they had been together for a very long time, because they were just so very comfortable with each other. And that's super important in a marriage, so always remember to stay comfortable together. As I got to know Shelly and Nick a little more on a deeper level, we talked about how they met. And there were some really awkward firsts in their relationship. And I would love to talk about those things and share that with you today. Some of you will know this and some of you won't, so it'll be kind of fun. They met on plentyoffish.com, which is an online dating website. Go figure. And don't be embarrassed. A lot of people meet online these days. That in itself is not unusual. What was unusual and kind of silly is that they both lived in the same town of Northfield, literally blocks apart. I think my advice would have been, you should have both taken a walk. It might have been easier, but it was okay. Shelly said that she was the first one to say the I love you. It sort of slipped out while she was getting into her van. She didn't really mean for it to happen, it just felt right. And Nick said it back, and then Shelly drove off and kind of felt really awkward, like, was that okay? And in her own words, she said, I kind of freaked out, and I texted him and said, was that okay? And Nick absolutely assured her that he was okay with the I love yous that they had exchanged. He was really okay with that. And that sort of set the stage. The awkwardness was now done. They both talked to me separately, and they both said the same thing. They each knew that the other one was the right person right after the first date. And in fact, Shelly said she kind of knew even before the first date. He was just different, which is cool. Which, by the way, on their first date, what happened? Well, Nick was cooking for Shelly. He made her lasagna roll-ups, and then he even sat down and watched a chick flick with her, in his words. Obviously, he was out to impress. I think it's really sweet that Nick did follow tradition and ask Shelly's parents for her hand in marriage. Way to go, Nick. Very respectful. I remember him doing the very deed. I remember they all came out to Booney's, the whole family, some friends, and I was working yet again. They were playing pool, and Nick was sort of lagging in his turn to shoot. Shelly was like, come on, let's go, you know? And so she turned around to kind of scold him for taking so long, and there he was on one knee, asking her to marry him, and I thought that was so cute. And luckily, I was there to capture that photo, and that was awesome. Shelly says her favorite little thing that she has from Nick is the ankle bracelet that he made for her. She's still wearing it, even today. She loves when he kind of gets all dramatic. You know the look he gets. He dances and lip syncs songs. That's just, when he lip syncs songs for her, that's her favorite. Nick's favorite memory with Shelly, I think this cemented the deal, was when Shelly agreed to attend the Iowa rodeo back home. He said, We had a blast. He really loves it when she kind of tries to take control over situations like she does. And that's okay because he knows deep down she's still listening to his opinion and it really does matter to her. Even though she pretends to have control, she really thinks about him and Shelly. That's a beautiful gift. That thoughtfulness is part of what makes you special. They also each told me separately that they knew they were perfect for each other because they could each put up with each other's personal craziness. But let's face it, aren't we all a little crazy? That, I think, is what part of what makes a marriage fun and interesting. Because if we were all the same, it would be very boring. And I agree, marriage is a lot of work. And I guarantee you both that there's going to be bumps, there'll be trials, and there'll be tribulations along the way. You're going to get stubborn. You're going to forget about the other person's point of view. You're going to forget about how the other person feels. It's human nature to be selfish. And we all are guilty of that at times. But when they happen, you have two choices during those hard times. The right choice, of course, is to work hard to stay together. Honor your commitment you're making to each other today. Remember that. The other choice is to be a little selfish, need to win, have your way, but remember that that selfishness can create a wedge between you. And it might seem just like a really little insignificant wedge, but one wedge at a time, it'll drive you apart. So you two do your very, very best to remember that and stick together and work things out when the going gets rough. On that note, Shelly's a talker. She's always looking to solve every situation. It's got to have the right solution. That's what makes her really good at her job. She's looking for solutions. It's in her nature. So, Nick, she's going to expect you to talk things through, whether you like it or not, and probably pretty thoroughly. And that's okay. She's also going to expect you, well, maybe not to root for her team, but maybe not to make too much fun of her team. Of course, unless your team is playing against hers, then all bets are off. She understands that, okay? Nick, or Shelly, excuse me. Nick is going to always have awkward timing. That's what makes him so cool. Let's face it, he's quirky, and that's what we love about him. Embrace the differences that you have, because together you are going to grow better because of each other, because of your differences. Together, as a couple, you're better than each of you separately because you're a team. Root for each other, remember to cheer each other on, but most of all, believe in each other. Be in each other's corner, and being a team, that is actually what really makes a marriage. Ask anybody who's been through it for a while. A marriage is not to be entered into lightly. It's a sacred union of two souls who agree to love, honor, and support each other for the rest of your lives here on this earth. You two are ready to pledge the rest of your lives to wholly loving one another. Let's start your new journey as husband and wife. Now, Nick and Shelly have written their own personal vows, so we're going to hear them.
Shelly, I knew you were the first one. You were the one for me the first time we went to Iowa for the rodeo. From that time, I knew I wanted to spend every waking moment with you for the rest of our lives. I will love you with all of my might and be there to hold you up through all the rough roads of life ahead. And one last thing, love you always, forever.
Nick, we stand here today because when I see you, think of you, or I'm with you, I'm smiling. I'm happy. I get truly excited to know and to think that you are the one, my one and only. I want to thank you for loving me every day with your whole heart. Thank you for embracing and accepting my love, and especially for me and who I am. We stand here today because I'm ready to promise you. I promise you today, tomorrow, and 50 years from now, how to always love you, support you, and help you stay